Good morning, longevity seekers. Did you know that how you start your day can determine how long and how well you'll live? Science reveals that certain morning habits are strongly linked to living past 90, and some take almost no effort. Whether you're in your 40s, 60s, or beyond, these small but powerful routines can add years to your life. Stick around habit hash 5 is so easy, you'll wonder why you're not already doing it. 1. Wake up with the sun, no alarm. The first moments of your morning set the tone for the entire day and, surprisingly, your long-term health. Waking up naturally with sunlight isn't just a romantic idea, it's a biological necessity. Your circadian rhythm, the internal 24-hour clock governing everything from hormone release to digestion, is exquisitely sensitive to light. When sunlight hits your eyes in the morning, it triggers a cascade of physiological reactions. Cortisol, your natural alertness hormone, rises gently, melatonin, the sleep hormone, fades, and your body temperature begins to climb, preparing you for the day. Centenarians, people who live to 100 and beyond, rarely rely on blaring alarms. In longevity hotspots like Sardinia, Italy, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, people rise with the sun as a matter of habit. Research from the National Sleep Foundation shows that abrupt awakenings from alarms, especially jarring sounds, spike heart rate and blood pressure, putting stress on the cardiovascular system. Over time, this can contribute to hypertension and even heart disease. But what if you live somewhere with dark mornings or an early work schedule? A sunrise simulating alarm clock can mimic the natural progression of dawn, filling your room with gradually intensifying light. Studies in the Journal of Sleep Research found that people who use these clocks wake up feeling more refreshed, with less morning grogginess. For an even deeper alignment with nature, try leaving your curtains slightly open. The creeping sunlight will subtly rouse you. Practical tips. Spend 5-10 minutes outside within 30 minutes of waking, even if it's cloudy. Natural light is 10x stronger than indoor lighting. If you must use an alarm, choose a gentle sound, nature noises, gradual beeping, and place it across the room to force movement. Avoid checking your phone first thing. The blue light can disrupt cortisol rhythms and trigger stress. The science of slow waking. A 2023 study in Nature Aging tracked two groups of adults. One woke naturally, the other with alarms. The natural waking group showed lower inflammation markers linked to slower aging and better cognitive performance throughout the day. The reason? Their bodies released cortisol in sync with their internal clocks, not an artificial buzzer. 2. Drink water before anything else. After 6-8 hours of sleep, your body is in a state of mild dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Your cells have been repairing themselves all night, using up water reserves, and your kidneys have been filtering waste without replenishment. The moment you wake up, drinking a glass of room temperature water, about 16 ounces, is like pouring oil into a sluggish engine. In Okinawa, Japan, home to some of the world's longest-lived people, elderly residents follow a ritual called Hai-Sai-Ho, which translates to water first. Research from the Okinawa Centenarian Study found that this habit supports kidney function, aids digestion, and even improves circulation by thinning the blood slightly. Adding lemon amplifies the benefits. The citric acid stimulates liver enzymes, helping your body purge toxins accumulated overnight. Why room temperature? Ice-cold water shocks the digestive system, causing blood vessels to constrict. Room temperature water, on the other hand, is absorbed faster and doesn't disrupt the delicate balance of your gut microbiome. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology found that warm water around 98 degrees Fahrenheit can even enhance bowel movements by relaxing intestinal muscles. Hydration and longevity. A study of 18,000 adults in the American Journal of Epidemiology showed that those who drank 3+ glasses of water before noon had 30% fewer headaches and better concentration. Dehydration thickens blood, forcing the heart to work harder. Hydrating first thing reduces morning heart attack risk, most common between 6-10 am. Pro tip: keep a copper or glass water bottle by your bed. Copper has antimicrobial properties, and glass avoids plastic toxins leaching into your water overnight. 3. Move for 10 minutes, no gym needed. You don't need a marathon workout to reap anti-aging benefits. Just 10 minutes of intentional movement signals your body to release youth-preserving compounds. A Harvard study tracking 50,000 adults found that those who moved for at least 10 minutes daily had 40% lower inflammation levels, a key driver of aging compared to sedentary peers. In blue zones like Icaria, Greece, people don't exercise in the Western sense. They garden, walk to neighbors' homes, or stretch naturally. This incidental movement keeps their joints supple and muscles engaged without strain. Best morning moves. Sun salutations yoga stretches the spine, boosts circulation, and activates the vagus nerve, calming stress. Walking barefoot, grounding, walking on grass, sand, or soil reduces inflammation by neutralizing free radicals. Resistance bands, just 2-3 minutes of band pulls preserves muscle mass, critical after age 30 when sarcopenia muscle loss begins. Outdoor bonus, exercising outside in green spaces increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that repairs brain cells and slashes dementia risk. 4. Eat protein, skip the sugar rush. The standard Western breakfast toast, cereal, pastries is a recipe for mid-morning crashes and accelerated aging. These refined carbs spike blood sugar, triggering insulin surges that promote fat storage and inflammation. Instead, centenarians from Loma Linda, California, a blue zone, start their days with plant-based proteins, nuts, lentils, or fermented dairy, kefir, yogurt. Why protein wins? Preserves muscle mass, critical for metabolism and longevity. Stabilizes glucose for steady energy. Triggers satiety hormones, preventing overeating later. Longevity breakfast ideas. Scrambled tofu with turmeric, anti-inflammatory. Chia pudding with almond butter, fiber plus healthy fats. Sardines on whole grain crackers, omega-3s for brain health. A 2022 study in Cell Metabolism found that high-protein breakfasts reduced cravings for sweets by 60% compared to carb-heavy meals. 5. Breathe deeply for 1 minute. Life hack. The simplest, most underrated habit for longevity is also the easiest. 1 minute of deep breathing. Here's how to do it. Inhale for 4 slow counts, hold for 4, then exhale for 6. This isn't just relaxation, it's biological optimization. Deep breathing reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates aging by weakening your immune system and damaging cells. A study in Frontiers in Psychology found that controlled breathing lowers blood pressure more effectively than some medications. But the real magic? Oxygenation. When you breathe deeply, your cells receive more oxygen, which boosts energy, sharpens focus, and even helps detoxify your body. In Japan, elders practice Shinrin-yoku, forest breathing, a ritual of inhaling fresh air under tree canopies. Research in environmental health and preventive medicine linked this to longer telomeres, the protective caps on DNA that determine cellular aging. Even if you're in a city, 60 seconds of intentional breathing can mimic this effect. Try it now. Pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat. Your body doesn't know if you're in a forest or a cubicle. It just knows stress is dropping and longevity is rising. 6. Plan your day, but keep it simple. Writing down 3 priorities each morning isn't just productivity, it's a longevity hack. Stress from mental clutter shortens telomeres, while clarity protects your brain. A Journal of Gerontology study found that seniors who organized their days had sharper memories and fewer chronic illnesses decades later. But here's the key: don't overschedule. Centenarians in blue zones regions with the most 100-plus-year-olds focus on purpose, not productivity. They might tend a garden, visit a friend, or cook slowly. No to-do lists with 20 items. Try this today. Grab paper, no digital distractions. Write 1 must-do task, for example, call mom. Add 2 flexible goals, for example, walk 20 minutes or cook a veggie meal. That's it. A University of California study found that people who did this had lower cortisol levels by noon. Overplanning = stress. Simplicity = more years. 7. Connect with someone you love. Loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Brigham Young University study. But a quick morning chat, even with a pet, triggers oxytocin, the longevity hormone that reduces inflammation and strengthens your heart. In Sardinia, a blue zone, elders start their days laughing with family. Not coincidentally, they live 90-plus years with minimal disease. Social bonds are preventative medicine. A PLOS medicine study found strong relationships increase lifespan by 50%. Action step. Text a friend, thinking of you. Hug your dog, cat, pets lower blood pressure. Call a relative while sipping coffee. No time? Even a 30-second smile at a neighbor counts. Your cells don't care how big the interaction is, they just need proof you're not alone. 8. Learn something new, yes, even at 80. Your brain never loses plasticity. Spend 5 minutes learning a crossword, a Spanish word, a fun fact, and you delay Alzheimer's by 5 years. Neurology study. Superagers, people with younger brains, swear by morning mental challenges. Examples. Read a Wikipedia random article. Play Wordle or Sudoku. Memorize a joke to tell later. A Harvard aging brain study found that seniors who did puzzles had 40% less beta amyloid plaque, a marker of dementia. Neurogeneration isn't inevitable, it's optional. 9. Practice gratitude out loud. While brushing your teeth, say, "I'm thankful for," example, "my warm bed," or "coffee brewing." Gratitude isn't fluff, it reduces inflammation. University of California, and boosts serotonin more effectively than antidepressants, brain and behavior. A Harvard public health study tracked 10,000 people and found those who practiced gratitude had a 15% lower risk of early death. In interviews with 90-plus-year-olds, positivity was their #1 longevity secret. Try it now. Name 3 tiny joys aloud, for example, sunlight, comfy socks, this toothpaste tastes minty. Your cells respond to spoken words, literally altering your biochemistry for a longer life. Conclusion. Living past 90 isn't about luck, it's about layering tiny, consistent habits. Start with just one, try the 1-minute breath, and watch how your mornings transform your health. Remember, aging well is a privilege, and you're already investing in it by watching this. Thank you for your time. You're one step closer to a longer, vibrant life. Don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed longevity tips.